Dear children, welcome to the session. So we discuss the lesson that is matter in our surrounding. So first let me recap what we discussed in the previous classes. Then we can go for the question part. So in the last classes we discussed about the matter is made up of particles. So matter is made up of particles. And these particles have space between them. The particles having the space between them. So from that only it will occupies. And particles are moving constantly. So particles are moving constantly of that kinetic energy. If the kinetic energy is high, the particles moves very faster. If the temperature is high, the kinetic energy of the particles is also high. So that concept will be related in these particles are moving constantly. And next is particles of matter attract each other. If there is more attraction is there, means the particles are very tightly packing. If the attraction is less, means the particles are loosely packing. That topics we discussed earlierly in the previous session. And now we will discuss some questions. The first question is, so which of the following are matter? So in that, chair, air, love, smell, hate, almonds, thought, cold, cold drinks, smell of perfume. So in that, the matter is nothing but anything which occupies the space so that it's having some mass. The matter is nothing but anything which occupies space so that the matter is having some mass, that is known as matter. So chair, it will occupy some space, it's having the mass. And air, so air also it's having mass. It will occupies the spaces. And love, so love is an imaginary thing, it's an imagination. And smell also it's an imagination thing. And hate also imaginary things. And almonds, so almonds is a matter. And thought, it's also imaginary thing. And cold also it's a imaginary thing. And cold drinks, so cold drinks is a mass, so it's a matter. And smell of perfume, it's also imaginary thing. So that the answer for the question is chair, almonds and cold drinks. So these three are only the matter. Remaining things are not the answer for the question. And next question is, so give reasons for the following observation. The question is, the smell of hot sizzling food reaches you several meters away. But to get the smell from cold food, you have to go close. What is the reason? You just imagine when your mom prepares some food, the food is very hot. If you far away means also you can having the smell of that food. If your mom prepared some food and it's little bit cold, if you far away, you can't able to realize the smell of that food. What is the reason, children? So that's the question here they ask. For that, you just take a coffee, hot coffee. You just keep the hot coffee and you will be back in 2 or 3 steps. You can feel the smell of that coffee. What is the reason? And if the coffee is kept there for 30 minutes, means it will be cool. And if you far away, you can't able to feel the smell of that coffee. What is the reason? This is the question. So here, what is the answer, children? The particles are moving constantly. So that is the property is apply here. The particles are moving constantly. So here, when you increase the temperature, the kinetic energy of the particles is also increases. So for that we will do one activity now. What is that activity? Yes, we have to take an intense stick without inlight. We can't able to feel the smell of that intense stick. But when we lighting the intense stick, you can feel the smell of the intense stick. What is the reason, children? Here, what is the reason? The temperature. When we increase the temperature, the kinetic energy of the particles is also increases. That is the reason. That's why here also the same concept will be applied. Particles are moving constantly. So the reason is, when we increase the temperature, the kinetic energy of the particles is also increases. So that's why the hot coffee is smell when we little bit far away. The cold coffee is not smell because of the temperature is less. The temperature is less means the kinetic energy of the particles is also less. We can't able to feel the smell. That is the reason. If the temperature is high, the kinetic energy of the particles also high. That is the reason. And next question is, a diver is able to cut through water in a swimming pool. Which property of matter does this observation show? A diver means a swimmer is able to cut through water in a swimming pool. He is able to swim. He is able to cut through water in a swimming pool. So which property of matter does this observation show? So actually the matter can be classified into how many children? The matter can be classified into 3 main classifications are there. What are that? Solid, liquid and gases. Solid. The solid which has very rigid. It has a definite shape and volume. The force of attraction, it will be high. Why? Because of the solid particles are very rigid. But in water, it's little far away. So that it's having some vacant spaces are there. The particles can occupy in the vacant space. You just take one water in beaker. When you add some salt in that, when you add little amount of salt in that water, means what does it happen, children? It will dissolve or not dissolve? It will dissolve. Why? Because of the water is having some vacant space. So in that vacant space, the particles will occupy so that the water will dissolve. If when we add more amount of salt in that water, it will not dissolve because it's having only limiting spaces are there. So here also the same property of matter is there. The property is space between particles attract each other. It's having the spaces. having spaces between the particles, it will attract each other. So, more in space between the particles. If the space is more, the force of attraction will be less. If the space is less, means if you can think about that solid. So in the solid particles it's very rigid, no. So there we can't able to imagine no spaces. In solid particles there are less spaces are there. If the spaces is less, means there the force of attraction will be more. So here the space between the particles is more. The water has the vacant space. The vacant space is more. So that the force of attraction will be less. So that is the reason. And next we can go for the one more question. So what are the characteristics in the particles of matter? What are the characteristics of the particles of matter? You just imagine one beaker. So in one beaker we have to take salt with water. So in that, this is the particles. The particles, it will have some vacant spaces are there. So this is the vacant space and the particles will move, and also there is the attraction between the each molecules. So the characteristics are, the first one is motion. Motion is nothing but movements. The particles will move. The movements of the particles will be there. And second characteristic is there is a space in between the particles. There is a space in between the particles. And next is there is a force of attraction will be there. Between the two particles there is a force of attraction will be there. So these are all the characteristics of the particles of matter. The first one is motion, and second one is space, and third one is attraction. Okay children, so see you on next session. Thank you.